Stasi are coming. Oh God, it's a Stasi officer, I know it. Oh my gosh. Ah, it's just Angel. Oh, I thought you were a Stasi officer.
Just me.
So for you guys that are not familiar with the Stasi, or the secret police of East Germany during the Cold War, they were officially and unofficial members of the secret police. And the Stasi were amongst the public, and I think it started 1950 or 1953. But by the time it got to 1990, before the Berlin Wall had fallen, there were like 280,000 members, officially and unofficial. And there was a lot of them that were actually spying on each other. So you had Stasi members spying on each other. And it's pretty interesting, you know? It's almost kind of like today, I guess, in a way, but not really. Percentage-wise, I don't think it's the same as today. But yeah, so the Stasi were members of the public that actually worked for the secret police, and some were official and some were unofficial, and a lot of them were able to get over into West Germany as well and infiltrate there. So yeah, pretty interesting, you know, to learn about the history of how that all worked. And I guess a lot of the documents of people that were spied on stuff are still survived today, so that's pretty interesting. But yeah, they were secret members of the secret police of East Germany, I guess you could say. And by the time it got to 1990, I think there were 280,000 official members of the secret police, the Stasi. So you never know. Stasi could be listening in right now. They listen into phone calls, and I guess they would come into your house and they would rearrange stuff just to kind of gaslight you, make you think, you know, question your mental capabilities and stuff like that. So yeah, it's pretty interesting to learn about that, but I guess I better keep it quiet. Guys, welcome back, and I am glad to have you back. And it's been a busy few weeks since I did my last overnight with you guys and my last video I made. But as you guys can see, if you follow my community page, I had posted some videos of me making my pouches here. Might need to give you a little light here. And I've been doing that when I have time. Not every night, just been doing a little here, a little there, and it's been a lot of fun based on customizing my East German assault pack, and that's kind of what I've been up to other than moving. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm glad to have you guys back. And I'm making another video here. We're going to be moving next week, so I had told you guys I'm moving, so we're not fully moved. I'll show you right here. The man cave is pretty much, the man cave is pretty much cleared out right now. So I still have my table here with my little Susie Homemaker sewing kits and stuff. So, okay, with that said, I'm making this video because I wanted to show you guys my pouches I'm making. So I'll bring it down here at the table and I'll show you some more stuff I'm making with this assault pack. So this is my first pouch that I made. It's going to go on the side of my rucksack, or the assault pack. And there's some things I could have done different, but I'm still learning. Like I said, this is my first one I've ever done. I got one for my water bottle, which is the East German insulated water bottle. Basically, it fits in here, and it is a little bigger. It is quite a bit bigger, but that's all right because I can add stuff to it if I want to use it in the wintertime. I can insulate it. But I can put more stuff in here. And I made these barrel cords to tighten up right around it, so we'll just get it tight there. And it looks pretty cool. And I used fishing line. When I first did this one here, it was all fishing line that I used to sew it with, number 15. Now, right here in the center, I used the Speedy Stitcher that I mentioned to you guys that I had gotten, and we'll get into that here in a minute. But yeah, it turned out pretty good. I might Speedy Stitch these here, because this is really nice and tight where I did it here. These are not loose, but they're not as tight as a Speedy Stitch here. And this is actually a wax thread that I used, so it worked really well. Then I'll go on one side of my assault pack. Let's kind of show you guys how I did this real fast on this one. And we'll get into the next one. I know it's probably killing a lot of people. I used a Zeltbond, an East German Zeltbond to do this, but honestly, they're so expensive, and I just can't justify spending the money for what people want them for. And it's honestly just way too small for me. So I get more uses out of it with doing it this way. Basically, I just folded it out and traced out my canteen in this, and then I just sewed around it here. And actually, I used some cotton thread originally. That cotton thread was just breaking too easy, so I came back over. I started using fishing line, which you can see right there. Where I use fishing line. Base all the way around it, and then I sewed my flap over here, and I ran my barrel cord through with a safety pin, and that worked really easy. Actually, Angel did this one, but I did the other one. She showed me how, because I've never done it before. So that's that pouch, and that's the water bottle pouch, insulated, East German insulated water bottle pouch. I think, you know, I really do think it turned out really well. The only thing I did notice I didn't pay any attention to is that the strict tarn camo pattern here, it goes up and down. I have mine going sideways, horizontal, but that doesn't bother me. This is the one I am working on right now, and I already have the Speedy Stitcher all set up. And if you can see there, I got this side done. Now I'm working on this side with my molly webbing. And I got a little off, but it's difficult to do. It's not the easiest thing to do. But what I did is I have these, I'll show you right there, I have them taped to keep them from moving. And then as I come down the line here with my next stitches, I keep taking the tape out. So it's been a work in progress. But this, I use the Speedy Stitcher. I just use this one, Speedy Stitcher. If you can see right there where I stitched it all, that's with wax thread, and this works a lot better, and it's a lot easier than the fishing line. But this Speedy Stitcher here, I've seen these used, and I was like, man, I gotta try that. And once you learn how to use it, this thing is really nice. Now it's not like a speedy thing, but it does make for tough work. It makes it a lot easier because you have a good grip here, kind of like an awl. You push through the canvas, especially going through this nylon webbing as well. Mil-spec webbing is what that is. So with this pouch here, that's going to house my Soviet paratrooper canteen. And I'm going to go ahead and just keep it in this one here. I really like this floral one. But I want to have just a camouflage pouch to go on the outer edge of it to connect onto the backpack. So that's going to be really cool when I get done with that. But I'm going to go ahead and show you how this Speedy Stitcher works. Put a couple stitches in here and just kind of show you. This is an instructional video, so by no means am I going to be able to instruct how to exactly do this. You just got to figure out what works best for you. But so far, it's been working really well. So basically, you take your Speedy Stitcher, and the thread goes through the needle here. And like I've already started it. Come underneath here, and I gotta kind of find a little spot. You just kind of guess, you know. You fill it with your finger there. Sometimes, one time I came out way too close to my next thread, and had to go back over it. Be careful not to poke yourself as you go through. There it is. Yeah, see, that one was way too close, I think. No, I did right. Anyway, so yep, you bring that through like that. See it there on camera. Get the right angle, but as you bring it back down, you see it right there. It creates a loop. Then you'll take your string and you run it through that loop. Now originally when I was doing this, when I first started it and I got it, it was creating a loop on the other side of the needle, and I was running the string through that side. That's the wrong side. You want to run the string through the loop on the bottom, so I had to keep pulling it out to get to run through the right one. And I'd pull it back through, and I'd have two strings on their side. I had it all screwed up. And basically just pull that out, get this side here, and then you just pull it tight, like that. And that's what it looks like on the inside. It's pretty nice. I do like this. I do like it a lot. So basically that's what I've been up to with making these between this and the move. So there it is. I got it finished. Turn my light on here. It's you know, it's all hand sewn, so it's not going to be perfectly straight. All right, so we'll go ahead and fit it inside here, and then we're going to put it on the pack. And this one is, this pouch here, like I did the other ones, pretty much the same, but I made it just enough to where it'll cinch around the lid like that. So you see right there, that's how it turned out. It turned out really nice. The only thing I don't care about this is the wax thread. I have some black wax thread. I wish I would have used that instead, but this stuff kind of stands out. But yeah, turned out pretty good. And then my barrel cord is just a little bit long, so I can always just stuff it in there. But let's get on the pack and let's check it out. So here's the East German pack. I did some videos on this one in the past, and I had the molly webbing right here or molly attachments that I sewed with fishing line on there as well. And that is what we're going to attach on the here. I'll get this one on first for you guys.
Okay, there's one.
So on this side here, it's just being held by the two molly webbing, so I have the two extra ones there. I can always, you know, if I want to even strengthen it more, I guess I could tie something on there. And on this piece here, the possibilities are endless. That one's going to house the East German canteen.
Okay, we'll go ahead and put our one we just made on the other side and see how flexible this one is. Let's see here. I have a feeling this one's going to fit a lot tighter. Oh yeah, this one's fitting a lot tighter, which is nice.
Cool. Alright, so there's that one. And on this side we'll hold our cook set, our Soviet era paratrooper cook set. I'm really hoping everything holds up really well. But no water in there, but it's still holding up just fine. So we'll see how well those hold up with weight. Then if you guys remember, I made pouches back here for my stuff as well. Those I didn't have to sew on, just the molly. So we'll snap them back on. So that's with everything on it. I got my Swiss poncho on here, my sleeping pad. And this is geared, this pack I'm making is geared more towards spring, which is coming up soon. But I got my 2 grenade pouches here. Cook set canteen pouch here. It's holding up just great so far. And I'll turn this thing around here and show you. Oh! I have my Alice shoulder straps here. And then I went ahead and put a sternum strap on it so I can dangle stuff from it, which will have a knife and a little pouch here. I'll show you that here in a second. And that way it stays on my chest a lot better. This here is another pouch I'm going to put on here, and that will probably hang from here from my shoulder strap. And then here's my knife I'm going to carry with this pack. It's the Cold Steel Finhawk. But I have some leftover, well, I still have a lot of leftover East German Zeltbahn material. But I was thinking about either making a pouch for this and just sliding the pouch up behind here. This way it'll fit on my sternum strap that I made right here. But I also kind of like the wrap look of this too. How I have it wrapped around there like that, and I kind of like that look too. I just got to figure out a way to mount this on. See there if you can see on camera, but it's just some leftover that I have. I like kind of like a mummy wrap, I guess, but it looks really neat. And I'm trying to figure out a way on how to wrap that up and keep it all on there. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know. But that's my next step. But there it is. That is my customizable East German pack. And I'm really excited to test it out and do a camp out with you guys this spring. And I think having this pad here is going to help kind of hold the weight of these, especially if there's water in it. But honestly, I think they're pretty strong. They're pretty darn strong, so we'll find out here soon. Well, guys, I just want to bring you along and show you what I've been doing other than moving. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And next week, we are having a closing day on Friday. So hopefully that is the day we're going to be moving. So it's going to be quiet for a week or so. But I'm hoping after that, we get settled into our new home, I'll be able to start some new videos. So, but with that said, guys, hope you guys are doing great. And I will see you guys real soon. And just make sure you leave your comments below. Let me know what you thought. If you have, and also if you have any ideas, if I don't think of any before I upload this video, but if you have any ideas how I could wrap this onto here, making it look nice. So anyways, guys, I will see you guys soon. And God bless you. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. It really helps me out. I appreciate it. I'm currently not making money on my channel yet. I do have enough to, I qualify enough to monetize my channel, but I just haven't done it yet. So maybe in the future I will. But right now, I'm still doing it for free. I enjoy making videos and making them for you guys and interacting with you guys. So guys, with that said, I'll see you soon, okay? Take care. Bye. It wasn't me. I was just at my mom's. I didn't do anything. Don't tell the Stasi officer. Please don't tell him.